Hello everyone, this is subtopic 2.3, the second derivative, question number 18. Now we need to find dy dx and d2y by dx2 for each of the following. So let's look at A. So to find the dy dx, we just need to reduce the power, bring down the power to the front. So 4 times 3, we got 12, so x squared, and then minus. Okay, 7 times -1 is -7, yeah? X, reduce the power by 1, so -2. And then we continue to differentiate it one more time. The second order of derivative means we differentiate the second time. So bring this down to the front. Okay, we have 24x and then positive 14x to the power of -3. So we can rewrite so that the answer will be in 24x plus 14 over x cubed. All right, now part B. So differentiate the y. So we got, okay, this one we need to use the chain rule because it is in the form of u to the power of n. So to do the chain rule, we use the fast way, do outside, do inside. So when we bring down the power 5, we reduce that power by 1. That is to differentiate the outside, now followed by differentiate the inside. So the inside will be 3 times 2, so 6x squared, and that's it. So the inside remain. Therefore, combine the 5 and the 6x squared. So we have 30x squared, 2x cubed minus 3 raised up to the power of 4. Now, next, we shall differentiate it one more time. Okay, and this time, this is the product of two terms. So we have to take, this is u and this is v. So stay v, formula stay v, and differentiate the u. So we have 60x plus stay u, differentiate the v, so bring down the power 4, reduce the power by 1, and then continue to differentiate the inside. Okay, so we will have 6x squared, that's the inside. So copy this. And next, let's factorize. So we see 2x cubed minus 3 on 2 terms, and we take out the power 3, and then we can take out the 60x. So 60x, one of the x, and half of 4. All right, so let's factorize 60x, 2x cubed minus 3 raised up to the power of 3. Now the first term, 60x taken out, 2x cubed minus 3, power 3 taken out, left with 2x cubed minus 3. So this is the first term. The second term, 60, one of the x taken out, the 2 times 2. So 30 and 2 already factorized. So we're left with just 2x. So plus 2x together with the 6x squared, because the 2x cubed minus 3 to the power 3 is already factorized. So let's simplify. 2x cubed minus 3 cubed. Over here we have, this is 12x cubed plus 2x cubed. So we have 14x cubed minus 3. That's it. The second derivative of b. Now next, part C, y equals to 4 over 3. So this one is quite simple. So let me just write it here. So the dy dx, so we just reduce the power of the x. So bring the 3 down to the front. 3 times 4 over 3. So we have 4 pi x squared. And then continue to differentiate it one more time. So for the index of x, bring it down to the front. So we have 8 pi x. That's the answer for part C. Okay, so for D, let's rewrite. We have 3x squared plus 1 raised up to the power of -2. And now we differentiate this. Bring down the power to the front. We have -6. Yeah, do outside, do inside. Yeah. So after we have done the outside, now let's simplify, differentiate the terms, the expression inside. We have 2x. So this one, copy. And let's simplify the one outside. So we have -12x over x squared plus 1 raised up to the power of 3. Now this one, when we do the second derivative, we need to apply the quotient rules. So this is u, this is v. So stay v, do u, stay v, x squared plus 1, q, differentiate the u. So we have -12 minus, stay u, do v. So -12x, differentiate the v, bring down the power. This is do outside and do inside. So we have 2x. All right, as we do outside, the inside is untouched. So let's copy this. And don't forget the quotient rules formula. We need to square the v. So we have x squared plus 1 cube after we square to the power of 6. Now the next step is to factorize it. Let's factorize this part. Now, identify the common factor. We have -12, and then we have x to the power of 2. So x squared plus 1, yeah, to the power of 2. All right, so let's factorize that. So we have -12, x squared plus 1 raised up to the power of 2. So for the first term here, what is left behind? X squared plus 1 is left behind. And then the second term here, we will have -3 times 2. So 6x times with the x here. So take this, multiply together, we have 6x squared. And x squared plus 1 squared is already factorized, so no need to write that. Then we combine, don't forget the denominator. So now we can simplify x squared plus 1 squared with x squared plus 1 instead of 6, reduced by the power of 2, left with power of 4. Okay, so let's factorize this, rewrite this, -12, 1 minus 5x squared, and the denominator we're left with x squared plus 1 raised up to the power of 4. Okay, so that is the answer for part D.